So here we go. Next question is a shape on another grid, but we have to pay attention. Remember, keep pointing that out, right? Pay attention to the fact that they say each square is 2 centimeters in length. So whereas the question that we did with the triangle, the squares were 1 cm by 1 cm, this time it's 2 centimeters. So one of the things that will affect now is, instead of the length of the sides just being, well, in this case 4 centimeters, it's actually going to be 4 times 2, because each square is 2 centimeters long. So what is 4 by 2? If we multiply 4 by 2, what will we get?
8.
Good. So we have that AB has a length of 8 centimeters. So can you tell me what is the length of BC? What is the length there? So count the number of blocks and then multiply it by 2. How many blocks do we have here? How many? How many blocks are those? How many? 4. And multiplied by 2 for me?
6.
4 twos are what?
8.
8. Alright, so AB is 8 centimeters. BC is also 8 centimeters. Let's see what is the length of DC. Alright, so we're going from here to here now. How many blocks that line covering? How many blocks?
8 blocks.
8 blocks. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess 7. What's 7 by 2?
14.
14, right? Okay. Now, we're going to come to the part that they want us to do. They want us to get the length of the side AD, right? So the length of the side AD. That's the side over here. Now here's the thing. Notice that we cannot count the blocks based on how the line is oriented, right? So what we actually need to do is utilize the information that they gave us. And remember, I said that they told us the length of each square is 2 centimeters, that's one, but they also told us the perimeter. What did they tell us the perimeter of the shape is? What's the perimeter of the shape? What's the perimeter of the shape?
40 cm.
40 cm, right? So let's write that down. So the perimeter is 40 centimeters, right? We want to get the length of AD. What do you think we should do with the sides that we know? What do you think we should do?
Multiply.
Why you want to multiply for? What's perimeter?
Divide.
What's perimeter?
Calculate.
No, what is perimeter? What if I tell you the perimeter of the shape? When I say perimeter, what do you understand by the word perimeter?
Name of it.
No, perimeter is not the name of it. Perimeter is something. It's a property. This shape is called a quadrilateral. It has 4 sides. Okay. Perimeter is a distance around the shape, right? So let's just say that you had a play park or something with a pathway around the entire park. The pathway would cover the perimeter of the shape. So if I ask you to calculate perimeter of a shape, I'm telling you, tell me what is the distance around the shape. So the distance around the shape would mean finding the sum of all 4 sides of the shape. And we want to get the length of one of the sides. How many sides do we know the length of? How many sides in the shape do we know the length of? How many? How many
40.
sides? No, that's the perimeter. That's your total perimeter. But how many sides do you know the length of?
4.
Okay. Do we know the length of AD? Do we know what the length of the side is?
4.
No, it's not 4. How are you getting 4?
5.
It's not 5 either. Remember what I just said, this is the side we don't know, right? We don't know the side. So what I actually want you to do is this. Since we know the sides, these 3 sides, right? We know the length of 3 out of the 4 sides. What I want you to do is add together the 3 sides that you do know. Can you add together the 3 sides that you know the length of? Can you add together the length of the 3 sides that they gave us here? That we found, I should
Yeah.
say. You can't add these 3? You can't add them up?
Today?
30. So why you tell me I couldn't add it just now? Eh? Huh. Alright. So to get the length AD, this is what you're doing. You're going to take the perimeter. And what do you think you will do with the 30?
Put it by perimeter.
What you doing with the perimeter and that?
Put it underneath.
Underneath. Okay, how about this? We take the perimeter, which is 40, and we take away the sum of the other 3 sides. Right? So we're going to take away the 8 plus the 8 plus the 14, right? Right? And you told me just now, you said that when you add together 8 and 8 and 14, what did we get? What you had to tell me again?
31.
You sure it's 31? I thought you get something different just now.
30.
30. Alright, 30. So, what is 40 take away 30? What's 40 take away 30?
Ten.
10. Right? 10. So what is the length of the side that we needed to find?
10.
10 centimeters. So what are we going to write on the line here?
10 cent.
Right. So understand why I was saying this question would have been a little bit more difficult than the one that we did before with the triangle. Alright? And in this case you had to pay attention to the fact that they're asking you for perimeter. You don't know the length of one of the sides, but they give you the length. We had to find the length of a side. They gave us the perimeter to find the length of the side, right? So you'd have to use the other sides that you know, just like how we did it here. Add those sides that you know, take it away from your perimeter, and then you find your missing side. Alright? So this is how you would approach a question like this.